Welcome back to the farm. Today we're going to be moving the other side of the road with the combine. We've got to get, we need to get the other side of the road. My unfortunate thing I have is that the header is too big to get through the farmyard. So we're going to have to drop it off first. So let's lift her up and get around. We're going to go and get our other field of wheat done. So we've got another field of wheat just the other side of the road. We need to get that done and dusted, which will get us done with all the wheat on the farm, which is incredible. That's absolutely brilliant. And then we're going to be, of course that then needs baling up as well and storing in the yard. It's a similar size, actually it's a slightly smaller field to this one that we're taking a look at the other side of the road. Let's just line ourselves up here. And hopefully we'll get that done quickly. We are moving along quite nicely at the moment. Right, we'll just leave the combine here for a minute while we go and take this across. We don't use our little 850 for much more than this, to be honest. Getting the header around the farm and things is, it's about all that we use it for. We do tend to shunt things around the yard with it a bit as well when we can, but it's not useful for much more than that. But it just keeps it sort of ticking over, keeps the engine running, which is what we need to do with this little tractor. So this is the field here, straight over, and it's got quite a drop off the road, so we have to come down here and actually go around via. Oh, don't want to hit my header on the gate post. Just come straight a bit. There we go. That's better. So yeah, we can't drop straight to it here. We have to come down here. Unfortunately, the field we have next to it, we have down to grass at the moment, and then before we are able to easily get our header across, right, like so. We want to get it straight. There we are. Right, so I'm going to pop across and go get the combine, and we'll get the header hooked up. I'm waiting to come out of the roadway now. I think we're all clear. It's not very far, so we don't need to escort it. And that's one of the nice things about the farm. The farm is nice and compact, and therefore we don't end up having to do big escorts or things down the road. It does mean that it's fairly easy for me to cart and things as well. So we're not too worried about having to do that kind of thing. There we are. Let's line up and hook her up. There we go. Perfect. So we'll head over here and we're going to go, as always, we're going to go counterclockwise round for our first run, so that we keep our auger in, and this field is especially important to be doing that. As you can see, we have a load of trees and bushes and things on the side, so I don't want to damage the auger of the combine doing this. Otherwise, we're going to have all sorts of issues with it, and I want to keep it going. And this gleaner is a nice combine, and we do have a little bit. We need to raise the bed a little bit. Be a bit temperamental on this field. There we go. The bits at the edge, the raise at the side can cause us issues sometimes with the combine. And down and in we go. Yeah, so working nicely and going well. And corner and in. And this is quite a nice field. This is a good field as well. Does a good crop on here, a nice bit of soil. It's a lot of the soil around here can be a little bit clayey sometimes, But this is quite a nice soil in this one, and therefore does quite a good yield when we do crops on here. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we've got coming out. As you can see, I don't think we've not really got any weeds in this, so that's good. And it's filling up very nicely. So yeah, I'm happy. Oh, come on. It's feeling a little bit funny today. She's not quite herself for some reason. It's a bit, I don't know what, just a little bit, feels just a little bit odd. It's as if she's fighting me a little bit, and I don't like that. It's one of those things when you're when you work with a machine for a long time, you sort of get a feel for them. You sort of understand when they're working well and when they're working not. And this one does not feel like it's overly happy today. I just hope that we're able to get the field out, because I'm not sure. It's not pushing as well as it normally does. I'm having to, what it is, and the reason I can tell that there's some sort of issue at the moment, is that I'm having to push harder on the accelerator to get the same results. She's definitely not happy. Don't know why. And wait, what's that sound? That's not good. I've lost all power and we've got this alarm going off. Whoa. Oh, come on. Wait. Whoa. What was that? Whatever was that sound? Right. I'm going to have to pop the sides and we'll turn her off. But that was not a good sound at all. Right. I pop the sides and we'll go from there and see. Well, I'll see what's up with it, and hopefully that's not going to affect this harvest too much. But that was not good. Well, as you can see, it's not good. I don't know what's happened to it, but yeah, we've had to call out the repair guy. He's round the other side of the combine at the moment. And yeah, these are pretty good. These are from our local agriculture dealer, and yeah, he's come out. He's going to have a look over it. Hopefully, it's something that they can get fixed fairly quickly. But yeah, combine for the moment is out of action, so it's rather worrying. Now I really want to get this harvest in. A delay to it is not going to be helpful to us. What we're going to do is, as I still want to make a video for you guys, we're going to go and take our F40 truck here, and I'm going to show you the bounds of the farm. I'm going to show you how big the farm is, and maybe give you a little bit of background on it. There's not much else we can do, to be honest. There we go. So this is the most northerly point of the farm, and we got, as I said, we got this grass field here. And we're going to go up to the main road, because the main road is actually pretty good for the tour, because it surrounds our farm for the most part. So this is the most northerly point. We are we sit around. So basically the farm sits in the middle of this. That's the farmhouse. The farmhouse is actually Victorian, predates our involvement in the farm. And yeah, really going back a bit, that one. So yeah, this is our grass field to the right. To the left, that is our field of corn, and that's similarly to the other stuff is almost ready to harvest. So we'll be getting to that after we get to the soybeans. This one. There we go. Let's head around here. So this is our nearest point for the train, which is stopped at the moment. And yeah, so we own everything to the left at the moment. And so as I said in an earlier video, I'm 4th generation on the farm. My great grandfather, he bought the farm after he came back from World War II, and yeah, he came back. He worked the land and got the opportunity to buy it, and as a result, he went yes, absolutely. In a time when we needed more farmers and things like that, and yeah, bought the land and has been and we've been farming it ever since. As I said, so he farmed it, my grandfather farmed it, my dad's farmed it, and now I'm farming it as well. Ah, there we go. And we want to turn. Oh no, that's our field, I think. Yeah, that is our field. So you can see we come quite a long way up here. It's a large enough farm for what it is. This is our biggest field to the left. It is humongous, that one. And we got a field of barley on there, so we're going to have a lot of bales off there. But the barley bales we are likely to sell rather than keep for ourselves. It was one of the things that I'd growing up in the UK. It was one of those things that I'd always thought they didn't have in the US. Was roundabouts, and was surprised when I first came out here to New Woodshire exactly how many there were. But I've been told by many people that they're becoming more and more of an occurrence out here, and it was not a very odd thing to really see. We don't own anything on this side of the river. The extent of our farm is on the river. So yeah, it's an interesting thing to see something that I've always thought is quintessentially British and European out here. But yeah, I got corrected by a good number of people when I suggested it. Right, and then back up here, and again, what's on the left at the moment isn't ours, but that is. So this is our soybean. So this is the edge of the farm here, and that really is a tour of the farm, of the land. Oh, we'll go and check on our cows, I think, while we're here. I'm looking at possibly making a few changes and updates to our equipment. We've got a good amount of money at the moment that we could be doing stuff with, and there's still efficiencies we can get. There we go. Park that there. I'll leave the truck there. I had to go and drive down to the thing, or to the shop and speak to them. So that's our feeding setup. We've got a Coon Knight feeding wagon, and then this is our straw blower. Because we do square bales on the farm, we need a fairly decent straw blower. I had a word from a couple of people saying that the Fortuna, our dolly trailer here, our carton trailer, is not that American. We bought this second hand, so I had no idea then how this has made it across here. But it's yeah, we got it as a second hand, and it does the job. So what was it I wanted to show you guys? There was something we need to. Oh yeah, it's the mowers. So we have a single mower at the moment. This one here. With the purchase T7, I think we're going to take this and we might we might either see if we can get a front mower to go on the T7 as well, but it'll be a mismatch to this if we do. Or maybe sell this and get a set of butterfly mowers and a front mower as well. It's it does the job on the grass fields that we got, but I think we can always do it faster. You know, there is a way we can do it faster, and I think that will do it. And it's similar to the to our karting trailer, the Samson. This we had a dealership open. Oh no, our dealers got a couple of these in. I guess they got imported. But yeah, it does the job. I like our Samson much better, very much. And then this is our plough, this 995. It's reversible, but it's a side to side, and I can't wait to show you guys that because I never saw one of those. Never saw one of those all the years I was living in Europe. So yeah. So there we go. Let's go back. I'm going to go back. I'm going to see if I can speak to the mechanic and see what's going on. Hopefully, he's diagnosed the issue and everything will be right with the combine again. There we go. We're up and running again. He's headed off. She's purring like a kitten and not fighting me anymore. Which, considering that noise, is yeah, not overly surprising. But yeah, it's working absolutely fine. Thankfully, it wasn't engine trouble or anything like that. It was something went wrong with the thresher, which, considering that clank, yeah, I can believe something went wrong with the thresher. So it's up and running again. We're all good, and we're now able to continue on, and we'll get our second headland done. The thing about this combine with this width, we need 2 headlands to turn. It's not quite big enough to turn on the field without doing that. But at the same time, it takes a big chunk of the field out when you take the headlands like this. So we're not going to be too long on this field now. I think we're going to be able to get this done pretty quickly. We're only just coming up to the top of the window, and I haven't got the karting tractor yet. So I'm going to have to run back across the road and get that when we get full. I'm going to grab that bit at the end there. Right, so there we go. There is enough space to turn around down here, but not down the other end, unfortunately. I'll be fine. Yeah, it is a much smaller field than our other one. So we might get a single thing of bales off here. We're not going to get a huge amount of. I think we might fill. We may only get 1 trailer's worth in here, if that. I don't think there's much more that we're going to fit in here than that. There we go. That's good. That's very good. Once we've got this field of wheat out, what we're looking to do, I think, is probably get some grass cut. We need to get some of that done as well at this time of year, otherwise we'll miss our opportunity for that. We also need to get some stuff so that we can feed our cows. I want to get them. So we'll probably do. We're going to do one of our fields as hay bales, and the other field as silage bales. And of course, silage bales, they start off as grass bales, so we'll feed a grass bale or 2 to our cows as well, because they love their grass, and it helps produce some really nice milk. So we've got that to do as well. Not going to be a lot to cut into on this. I think what we might do is we might start on the edge And in fact, what I'm going to do is we'll just finish this headland. I'm going to go and get the traction trailer. But yeah, we want to take out this end bit here. We should get a little bit further than I want to at the moment. There we go. Right, let's get our auger out. We'll turn off the thresher. And I'll go and get the traction trailer and we can empty this out. Okay, I'm in the 7710 now and heading back to the field. There we go. This combine has been stopped way too much today. Back her up and get it emptying. There we go. So that is that's going to go down fairly quick now, I think. And yeah, decent amount off the field so far. Not a massive yield, but it is doing quite well. It's doing nicely for what we get around here. As I said, this is a better field than some of our fields for crop. There we go. Let's turn this back on. I will just go and turn off here actually. There we go. We don't want to leave that running. There's no point for that. And off we go. So yeah, it's not going to take a lot to clear the rest of this. Let's not miss out. Crop. There we go. We'll be done in 2 or 3 rows on this, and yeah, we'll have all of our wheat done for the year, which is fantastic. I need to evaluate, I think, our grass field, because as I said, we do have 2 or 3 grass fields on the farm, and we tend to split them between hay and silage in order to make sure that our cows are doing well and we have a good cross feed. But I'm wondering if it would be better served to have other fields as grass compared to what we've currently got set up. Seeing as what we currently got set up is not great for us. So far as I'm not sure it gives us either enough grass or enough crop, and I don't know which, so I need to do some evaluating and work out, you know, is the setup we've got at the moment the optimum setup for us to get the most out. I misjudged where I cut in ever so slightly, left us a single tiny row. But it's really good that we've got this field done as well. It is a much smaller field, as you can see, with the amount of time it's taken us to do. Even with the breakdown, I'm glad the breakdown wasn't serious, but at the same time, it's been a little bit of a setback. But they were swift. Carlos was very swift. Came out and fixed that in no time. There we go, that has got us done pretty much. Yeah. And away. Perfect. So, off with that. Let's get our auger out. And empty the trailer. Absolutely perfect. So there we go. That is where I'm going to end today's vlog, I think. I'm glad we got the field done, despite the issues we've had. And I hope that's given you guys a good idea of sort of the history of the farm as well. It's a rare opportunity, a little bit, that one. And all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.